Hey everyone, hope everyone's doing good. Hope everyone's having a good morning, a good afternoon or a good evening. Thanks for tuning in today. This is me doing some practice right now, getting ready for the Manufacturers Cup to start. I'm driving round in the Honda NSX. We are at the Maggiore, the West End circuit, one of the smaller circuits, perfectly suited for the Group 4 cars. I am Arman Ra and this is AR Racing. I hope you have fun watching this video. It is a brilliant one today, it's quite fun. And make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more content. Thanks guys. So, coming up to the last corner of my fastest lap of practice. And there we go. 58.657. 58.657, and there I go. Bottled it. I'm thinking, let's go around again. Until I look at the time left and I realise that I don't have enough time to finish the lap and do another clean practice lap. So at this point, it doesn't really matter. And I drive straight into the wall, get reset, and then just wait around a bit for the manufacturers qualifying to start. And then yeah, getting into qualifying now. So I'd had about 30 minutes practice going around the track. So I had a decent amount of lap time. I figured out where my braking areas were. However, as you'll see in the race, my consistency needs to be worked on quite a bit. So, coming in to the race and the qualifying, you'll see what I'm talking about here. So, I'm going to be out of the pits like lightning. First out of the pits. I was quite happy about that as well, because that meant that I could set a clear lap that was clean, because no one was really in my way. So I'm just going to fast forward through here to the start of the first lap, which begins essentially here. So at this point, this is where my 30 minutes of practice really pays off. I have a nice comfortable lead amongst everyone. My braking points are really spot on around this track. They could be a lot better around here though. Especially, actually this part I actually took really good on this lap. But as you will see, the following laps will tell you a story about my consistency level, which will paint a pretty vivid picture of the areas I need to work on and what I need to do in the future. So here we go, coming up to the end of lap 2, the official first qualifying lap, and I set a 58.161, which is a brilliant time for my lobby, in fact. And as you can see, I go on to kind of do worse, significantly worse, here and here, in fact, which is where I lose a lot of time. And yeah, essentially at this point, my qualifying was over. So I kind of let these guys go by. But I tried to salvage it. I go around a few laps, and yet it just didn't work out for me the way I wanted to. So I just hoped and prayed that my first good lap was good enough. And it turns out that the first qualifying lap that I did was good enough to put me at the top of the table, literally starting in first place by 200 like 200ths of a second. That's what I was looking for. So yeah, I was quite happy about that actually. But my consistency level I was quite unhappy about, and I knew coming into this race I had to be really consistent going in. So let's have a look and see what happens here. This race was actually very, very interesting. So yeah, if you're still here watching, thank you for watching so far. I hope you enjoy what is to happen. It is quite a spectacle, and yeah, it's racing like this that makes racing fun. A bit frustrating at times as well though, but this is what makes racing what it is. And I feel like this event was actually a really fun event. So this was the West End circuit of the Maggiore. The Manufacturers Cup Round 2. Starting in first place is me. Love saying that. But I won't celebrate too soon, as you will see coming into this race. Ooh, we've got a McLaren. We've got a Nissan GT-R. Got to watch out for that always. Lowen in the Ford. Remember that name. We've got Bad 47. We've got Peter. We've raced with him before. We've got Mirko Desage, German. We've got a Nissan GT-R again. Another Englishman. Is that Dutch? Spanish. Mercedes. We've got another Englishman. So Psycho Sexy. But yeah, going round now, getting ready to start the race. Just checking the fuel to make sure that I have enough fuel for the race, so I know that I don't need to pit for fuel, that's for sure. And yeah, let's put on the radar because it's all or nothing. I'm really gonna have to just pull away from these people. That's what I'm really hoping that I can do here. And let's see what goes on. So, coming round into turn 1. I've got a nice healthy lead there. Half a second. Will it increase? Will it decrease? Slightly decrease. So they're catching up to me. We've got someone coming up the inside. Pro 24 racer. So me and this guy 24 racer are really in a strong battle right now, and I've got the German behind him, so the Swede just gives me a little knock there, the Swiss driver, and gives me a little boost, thankfully. However, I don't think I do this turn too well because I don't seem to come out as strong as I wanted to here. And this is where everything counts essentially. So this is the first lap now, we're coming to the second lap, and I haven't managed to pull away in the second lap. I've got the Swiss driver really attacking me there, and he goes off. I think he was knocked off by the German there. We're going to have to take a look at the replay at some point after to see really what went on in this race, because this was a very, very interesting race. So I make a mistake there, which allows the German to really just come around the outside and take that position. And now I'm in a three-way battle between the German in front in the Mercedes and the Frenchman in the back. I can't remember what the Frenchman's driving. We'll see in a sec. But he's really sticking to me, sticking to the back of me. I'm trying my best to kind of defend as well as not lose too much speed, because I really need to catch up to the German in front. The German makes a little mistake which allows me to close the gap a bit, but the Frenchman is close behind. He is not letting up at all. He's really chasing me down. And I go up the inside here. Can I make the move stick? I'm gonna have to brake a little bit early. Try to force a mistake from the German that went around the outside, but he managed to carry that turn well. And I tried to go do the old switcheroo, but the Frenchman, I believe, gave me a little knock that just kind of pushed me a bit too far forward, so I wasn't able to kind of get that move done. But anyway, coming around this turn, will I be able to make that move stick? No. But the Frenchman, he's really on my tail. He's really coming around my outside. I'm trying to push him wide. Defensive driving, very, very aggressive defending. But I give him some space. He takes the position, and I kind of stop behind. And then I see why he's so fast. Driving the Ford Mustang has so much straight line speed, whereas the Honda NSX is quite good around the turns, and it does have speed too. So it's quite more of a balanced vehicle, but the Mustang is just a very powerful kind of beast. So if I'm going to beat this car, I need to make sure to drive all of the turns perfectly. And as you can see here, I really can't seem to do that. And yeah, as you can see, the Mustang is just kind of pulling away from me. It's quite upsetting. It's quite sad. Diving on the in. But yeah, see, as you can see, I catch up quite a lot on the turns because I can brake later. So because the Mustang is heavier, it's got more power, they have to brake earlier. So I don't seem to be able to kind of catch these guys ahead of me. And if you look at my lap times on the right, they are a far cry of my best lap time that literally gave me first place in the beginning. So hopefully I can improve that a little bit as time goes on. And fatal mistake there, that much just pretty much buried me, and now opened up the door for the Swiss to come back in to the race. The Swiss to come back, and he's literally within a second basically now, coming in closer. As you can see, my laps are just not coming together. The pressure's getting to me. It's sad, it's upsetting, it's emotional, but we're getting through it. So yeah, now I'm having to fight off the Swede now. He's really on my tail, and as you can see in a few turns, he's gonna be right up in the radar, poking his nose. Say hello, I'm here, hope you didn't forget about me. And getting a bit better with my laps and a bit more consistent, but making a fatal mistake there, really allowing the Swiss driver to get up behind me and just allow the German and the Frenchman to just really get away. The Frenchman's now overtaking the driver. The Swiss driver tried to overtake me, but I literally just kind of went through him on that turn there. It was a very, very dirty dive bomb there. I didn't expect that kind of dive bomb at all, because I had the kind of angle really. Even though maybe I should have backed away, I don't know. I should kind of look at the replay to kind of see and clarify who was in the wrong there. But I managed to maintain the lead. Let's see if I can maintain the lead for the rest of the race or the next few laps. So he's really on my tail, applying a lot of pressure. and it's really not helping me. And look, comes right up on the inside there, and he just knocks me out completely. Absolutely destroyed, demolished. And from this point, I'm just trying to catch up now. So I'm hunting down the German in front. We got the Frenchman above, all the way at the top. We got another German, a Swiss, an Italian and a German, and I'm hunting these guys down. And I make another mistake that allows Dark to just take 6th place, and now I'm in 7th. It's painful. Down to 7th place now. And as you're about to see, we're on lap 9, and I'm going to be behind Dark for a while, but I'm hunting him down. I'm chasing him. And my lap time consistency is improving, although I'm still making mistakes here and there. Let's skip to lap 10, and then we can see when I start to catch up to Dark. So at this point, my consistency is improving quite a bit. And we're on lap 12, and Dark let the door open for me by making that little mistake there and there. And now it allowed me to kind of catch him a bit and go on the inside here. Will I be able to make it stick? No, I broke too early. And will I get the switcheroo? And I come out with a better speed. And I'm off in 6th place, taking the Nissan GT-R, which should have a better straight line speed, or so they say. I think after the new updates that it's more balanced. But let's speed through this now. Lap 12. As you can see, I maintained the position onto lap 13, coming into the start of lap 14. And there we go. So here, we're still in the fight, we're still in the hunt, and consistency is key here. As you can see by my last 3 laps, the consistency is getting a lot better. Well, the last 4 laps in fact. If I can just keep that consistency going and close down that gap by a second each lap, then I will be able to take 4th place. But I need them to fight a bit in front to help me with that, or to make a mistake to open the door for me. But as you can see, I've got Dark behind me, and he's really trying to take his position back. He's under a second. He's in a car with a lot of straight line speed, so if I make a mistake, he can take that position back. But good for me is that my consistency is looking a lot better right now in these laps. We're on lap 15. Coming around this turn. Oh, nice turn. Skip ahead now. So we're gonna skip ahead. As you can see, my lap times are quite consistent. I'm increasing the lead between me and the Nissan GT-R, meaning that I'm driving faster more consistently. And that's exactly what I wanted to work on. It's just a shame that I had to learn this during the race. But now, on to lap 17. Flying around. We're flying around now. Actually, this is just fast forwarded content. But this is the fun part. This is the fun stuff. So we're on lap 18 now. Coming up to the end of lap 18. Skip to halfway through 19. I'm still in 5th place, but I brought down the gap to 2 seconds instead of 5. So I've done the work, And these guys are gonna go into the pits, I believe. So I was a bit late here, but I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go into the pits too. I was like, hard tires, no refuel, let's get this done. I fast forwarded this, so I sped it up. So if they look like they're moving super quick, that's why, you know. It's not a super glitch that I have that allows me to have faster pits. It would be amazing if I had that. But I got a 3-second penalty clearly because I crossed the pit lane lines, pitting last minute like that, doing the final lap, and I'm in 10th place. The Swiss is in first place. So, as it seems right now, cheaters do prosper in the end, funny enough. And he crashed me out, but we will see if indeed cheaters do prosper. Just finished serving my penalty there, didn't take that turn as fast as I wanted to. A player left in front of me for whatever reason, I'm not sure why. And coming out to the end of this race, finishing at 9th. But in fact, it turns out I'm 3rd, ahead of the Swiss driver who crashed me out. Isn't karma so sweet? You know, karma is very sweet. And somehow I managed to get a podium position. It was absolutely amazing. It was a great result for me. I didn't expect it at all, finishing 9th. I thought I'd message the guy and say congratulations, well done. Because it was quite funny that karma really got him like that after he just took me out and destroyed my race. But instead of replying or saying anything nasty, he's a good sport. He just left the room, you know. Sometimes you have to just take your L's lying down. And that was the case today for the Swiss driver. We were both driving for Honda actually. So I was actually top in my class for my manufacturer. So it was great to get a podium finish for Honda. You're welcome. You know, I expect my free Honda NSX Gr.4 car in the post, delivered I want it in black and like the same kind of livery on it as well. And yeah, make it out to Jamal Hamilton, you know. Contact me separately and I will tell you my address details. Peter just sent me a message, like shout out to Peter as well. I've raced him before. He's also a really good driver. He beat me once. But guys, it's come to an end now. I hope you've had fun watching this video. Make sure to leave a like and to subscribe if you enjoyed the content. This is Armin Ra, aka Jamal Hamilton, because I'm just the greatest racer ever. Thank you for watching my video, guys. And yeah, have a great day. And hope to see you again. Peace.